never ask for the order. Always make the prospect or decision maker give up. Okay, give up on what? Well, give up on the competition. Give up on the status quo. Give up on their current provider in order to replace that with you. See, I see too many promising deals, either just before they cross the finish line, or worse, after they cross the finish line. We have a yes that we're going to do business, and then the buyer fails to actually place the order. Well, what happened? Well, there could be a lot of things that happen, but quite often what's actually happened is we failed to test and validate just where that buyer is in terms of their readiness and commitment to let go of the current approach. Are they ready to let go of that one trapeze in faith, grab the other trapeze, and make it happen? Or are they still hoping that they'd be able to make the current approach work somehow without having to make that drastic move to us or to you? See, failing to test their emotional tie to the status quo often leads to what we're going to refer to here as unpaid consulting. And that's just educating them on what I do and how I do it with no deal on the back end. Just not a good use of time for either them or for us, for that matter. So what would that sound like if we actually were to validate where they are in their level of commitment? So Dave, I really appreciate you sharing with me that this is something you want to move forward. So I get that. But just before we get to that point, I've got a couple more questions for you. You know, I'm really curious, and I'm a little bit concerned. And I know that you've been working with ABC for a few years now, and they're a great company. And I'm wondering how they're going to react when they get the news that you've made this change. And even more so, I'm curious as to what your response will be when they come back to you with the things that they're likely to do, knowing that they're losing the relationship, they're losing you as a great customer, you know, and how are you going to react to that? I mean, if there's going to be some second thought, and maybe we'll give them a last chance and that sort of thing, maybe we should talk about that now, and maybe this really isn't the right time. Maybe in fact, maybe sticking with them would be the right thing to do. I mean, what are your thoughts in that regard? Where are you on that? Okay. So, kind of crazy, huh? I mean, what salesperson would actually give the customer the opportunity to stick with the existing incumbent? Well, I'll let you know a little secret. If you've ever been ghosted, where they said yes, and they had second thoughts, they didn't go ahead, maybe we should have given them the chance to kind of process that in their own head while we were there with them and had a chance to deal with it, rather than have them deal with it on their own. So remember, never close, never ask for the order, always make the prospect give up. This is Terry Ledden, Sandler Training. Thank